Hello friends, let's talk about moon in all the 12 house. Before starting, we will start with the Om Ganpati Nama and then after Chandra month and then we'll talk about the moon in all 12 houses. So Om Sri Ganapate Nama Om Vignahartaya Nama Ekdantaye Nama Om Chandraya Nama. Okay, now we'll be starting moon in all 12 houses. So let's talk about what is moon. Moon is emotion, right? Moon is your feelings, your emotion. The nurturing nature is a moon. The liquid gas is moon. Water is moon, right? So intuition is also moon. And moon denotes cheating as well. If you know the like if you know the story of the moon, Jupiter, and Tara, so moon has done cheating, especially he has eloped the Jupiter's wife, that is Tara, and then he had like affair with the Tara, and after that, the Mercury, planet Mercury, which has been born from like moon and the Tara. So moon shows the cheating. Okay, so without any further ado, let's talk about what exactly moon denotes in different 12 houses. Okay, so let's talk about first house. When moon is in the first house, what exactly is the first house? First house is a lagna, that is how what will be your appearance, right? So what exactly will be the appearance and what exactly you are, right? So that denotes the first house, right? So first house is basically your facial part as well, right? And overall your lagna is the first house, your appearance is the first house, your physical things is very first house. Okay, whenever moon goes in the first house, people, those people who have moon in the first house, they are emotional, right? They are very much compassionate about the animal, people, things and feelings. They are very highly intuitive, so most of the time they earlier get to know what gonna happen because their intuition works very fast because moon is in the first house. They have very much attractive personality, they are very charming personality. And you, if you go around the people who have moon in the first house, they will have very nurturing, like mother like personality. They want to nurture the people, pets the like pet animal. So basically moon in the first house, if there is no affliction, so that has the intuitive power and emotional, and they are very compassionate about like people and their feelings as well. Okay, let's talk about what exactly our challenges are. So moon in the first house, it gives you mood swing. So in the moon in the first house, it gives you mood swing. So basically you will think like, if I have like mood, I will work. If I don't have mood, I'm not gonna work. Whether someone wants to force your work or doesn't, but it's always that you wants to work according to your mood, right? Good. Okay, so in that circumstances, mood swing happens mainly. You are very much emotionally sensitive because moon is in your first house, and those people who have moon in the first house, the small things that might hurt him or hurt her. So if you have spoken anything like a small thing, very insensitive, that can make him emotionally very sensitive and that can hurt him, right? So, and also whenever the moon is in the first house, people has indecisiveness, so they can't make the decision very quick because um, they juggle down between whether I have to do this or whether I have to do that. So basically, they couldn't make a concrete decision. So that's a challenging thing. Moon in the first house. Now the lesson, what we exactly need to, I mean, what we need to do here and imply over here is trust your intuition while maintaining emotional balance. You have to trust your emotion while maintaining the emotional balance. If you are not trusting your intuition and balancing your emotional, maintaining your emotional balance, then that can be problematic, because moon in the first house is very highly sensitive, because you will have lots of mood swing. That's why always trust your intuition and maintain the emotional balance. All right, now let's go to moon in the second house. What exactly second house is? Second house is about family. Second house is about relatives. Second house is about finance, gains, finance. Second house is about your money. So second house is about family, right? So people, and also for most important thing, second house is about your speech, mouth, right? So those who have moon in the second house, they have very much sweet speech, and they are very much family oriented people. They love their family. They can't go against their family until and unless it's not afflicted. And then they will have financial stability. They won't lack the money, because moon is in the second house, and moon determines the liquid cash as well. So they will have financial stability as well, and good family values, very emotional family values, and they have emotional bonding with their family members, right? And they have very nurturing nature. So those who have moon in second house, they have very much nurturing nature, right? Okay, now let's talk about the challenges. So whenever the moon is in the second house, people has emotional expending habit. So they can emotionally expend like a lot of things. If they like something, they like expensive bag, okay, let's take this. If like someone likes expensive clothes, okay, let's do this. So without thinking about the cost and anything, they just expend the things, they go with the emotional flow. They have extreme attachment with the family, and that can sometimes having emotional attachment with the family sometimes can create like very much hurdles in your growth, right? Growth and opportunity, because you don't want to leave your comfort zone. So, and also, since I have told you, moon can fluctuate your income. So, fluctuate your income because it is liquid cash. So, sometimes you will be, oh, I have lots of money, and sometimes, you know, a less amount of money. So, it likes fluctuate. You will have money, but it like financial stability will happen with the time, but most of the time it will have like fluctuation, but you will not lack the money that much, right? Now, so moon in the second house is that you have to build the security without becoming overly attached, right? So the lesson is you have to build security without attachment, overly attached. You have to be attached somewhat, but overly attachment can make you very much possessive about your family, your values, and lots of things. So that's why always make sure that you build your security without becoming any overly attached, right? So best wishes, moon in second house. And also moon in second house, good food, good mood, right? Because moon in second house loves good food, right? Because it's a food house as well. So good food and good mood. Okay, now let's talk about third house. What exactly third house is? Third house is about your communication. Third house is about your sibling. Third house is about your courage. Third house is about your media presence. And third house is about subconscious mind, right? So whenever the moon is in the third house, you might have some kind of artistic ability. You might be painting, you might be drawing, you might have some kind of artistic talent, right? and you can be a very creative communicator. You can just catch the emotion of the people, and whenever you can catch the emotion of the people, you can better communicate with the people. You know exactly how you empathetically talk with the people and get their like feelings. So moon in the third house can give you the courage, right? Courage to speak, courage to emotionally be vulnerable. So that is very much, I mean, good thing about moon in the third house. You can have a emotional courage, right? So to show up how you can emotionally, you will sometimes you can so like being a vulnerable is also not a weakness, a sign of weakness. So you can make your vulnerability also a strong point. And most important thing is you can adapt. Adaptability is very high whenever moon is in the third house, because whenever moon is in the third house, you can change, right? Moon is changing every 2.5 days, so you can change according to your environment, right? Okay, so let's talk about what exactly is the challenges will happen when moon is in the third house. So restlessness can happen because moon is the mind, and third house is a subconscious mind, right? So restlessness can happen like more often, and changing interest, you will have sometimes change of the interest frequently, like sometimes you like football, sometimes you like cricket, sometimes you like artistic things, sometimes you want to sing, sometimes you want to dance. I mean the passion gets changed, right? Third house is also about the passions. So, and also third house is about the siblings, so there might have emotional dependence on the sibling. So this could lead my maybe you always want your siblings to be around you, and you depend on emotional stability with the siblings. So third house, whenever the moon is in the third house, there is highly emotional dependency. All right. So lesson about third house is which you need to implement in your life is stay consistent with your goals. You have to be very consistent whenever you are doing any goal. I mean, for instance, if you are someday you are taking artistic as a career passion or something, today you are sketching or you are drawing, but tomorrow you feel like, oh, I don't want to do this, and I need to change. So make your consistency be very consistent and stay with your goal, right? Whenever moon is in the third house. Thank you. Okay, now let's talk about moon is in the fourth house. So it's a natural position of the fourth house. Fourth house has a in a Kalpurus Kundali, fourth house has a Cancer Rasi, right? So Cancer is a Karka Rasi, that is crab denoted by, and it has the so Moon is the Lord of the fourth house, right? So it has best comfortable thing. So moon is in the fourth house, you will be very much comfortable. You might sometimes procrastinate because you are very much comfortable. You don't want to outgrow and you don't want to experiment things out, right? So you will have deep emotional security. Okay, doesn't matter whatever things happens in my life, but you will have sense of satisfaction and deep emotional security. So you will have extremely love for your home. You love for your home, you will have love for your mother. So you will have also caring nature, and you will have maternal blessings. You will have a blessing from your mother. So your mother could be someone who loves to make food for you, who loves to pamper you, who loves to like do things for you, whatever you like, right? So your mom will be lucky for you. Your mom will be very fortunate, right? Okay, so now let's talk about the challenges is in the moon in the fourth house. So you will have a highly emotional dependency because moon in the fourth house is very much comfortable, and that's why you will have highly emotional dependency, right? So and also Moon in the fourth house, you will have very much difficulty in letting go the past. To let go the past, you will have very difficulty, because your emotion will be juggled down, and then you always think about the past and emotion, because anything that hurt you in the past, that will remain for the long time. And you will be very much sensitive towards anyone, if anyone say insensitive word or maybe bad jokes as well. You can't like tolerate any bad jokes related to your family, and especially about any bad word about your mother, because you love your mother. So now let's talk about what exactly lesson you need to uh, implement in your life whenever moon is in your fourth house. So inner peace begins with your heart. So make sure to open your heart. So make sure to be like, I mean, full of love, and you will be in inner peace, right? So moon in the fourth house, that can bring you luck if you have inner peace, right? If you have sense of satisfaction, right? Okay, now let's talk about moon in the fifth house. So moon in the fifth house, what exactly fifth house significance signifies? Fifth house signifies the Purva Punya. Fifth house signifies your children. Fifth house signifies your creativity, your mind. Fifth house signifies intelligent and love life and relations. Most important thing. Whenever there is moon in the fifth house, these people cannot they will have very much mood swing in the relationship, and due to that they might have problem in the relationship, because whenever the like these people who has moon in the fifth house, they always want emotional security in the love life. Whenever they will not feel the emotional security in the love life, they will jump from one relation to another relationship. They are very insecure, related to emotions, right? So strength of the fifth house moon is that you will be very much creative, you will be very much romantic, you will have sense of very much romance inside, and you will be very intelligent first thing first. And you will be affectionate with children. You want to give your children best of thing, best of education, best of food, best of nurturing thing, how you can pamper your kids. So whenever kid will do anything wrong also, you will pamper them. So that is bad habit. So make sure whenever you have moon in the fifth house, so emotional like ups and downs come in the love. There will have emotional up and down. You might overthink, you will have intuition, but you might overthink about the things. If anyone says anything, you will overthink and you will stressed about the things. To balance out the relationship and love, make sure to maintain your mood swing, because your emotion will be ups and down. So make sure to have like emotional patience, right? Okay, now, okay, so lesson what you have to learn and what you have to implement whenever moon is in the fifth house. Express your love without expecting perfection. So whenever moon is in the fifth house, you want perfection, but you have to express yourself what you exactly need. You have to communicate yourself before expecting perfection. There is no one is perfect, right? You have to make the things perfect. You have to make the things what works for you, what doesn't works for you, right? So we'll go for the next moon in sixth house.